actually in flight or to actually see the airplane. And so it's with great pride that we look up one of the newest airplanes in the inventory for the United States Marines. Ladies and gentlemen, the MV-22 Osprey. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just as amazed as you are. Let me tell you just a little bit about this magnificent airplane, the MV-22B. It's the first production tilt-rotor aircraft and is developed by Bell Helicopter Textron and the Boeing Corporation. To be utilized many, many different ways. It is the only fly-by-wire tilt-rotor aircraft in production. It has 3 flight control computers and 3 hydraulic systems for triple redundancy. You can see now at the pilot's command, the rotors and the engines are being tilted up to slow the forward progression down, where the wing no longer becomes a lifting device. That is being taken over by those magnificent and huge rotor blades. Now, as you can see, the entire engines are being swiveled. Propelling it through the air now is the blade angle of the rotors being constantly changed in relationship to the engine that we see tilted almost 90 degrees. And it can actually traverse 8 degrees past 90 degrees, in other words, in reverse, to the trailing edge of the wing. So again, as much of a thrill for me as it is for you, his arrival here was so timely that we decided to put it in Friday's show. And his arrival, as I say, wasn't really expected until 6 o'clock this evening. So it was, it's a great thrill to have them arrive, not only ahead of time, but to give us a little flyby as well. Now there you can see, as he's utilizing it as a helicopter, with the engines tilted up 90 degrees, and the flight control system on this has got to be a nightmare. We went through some teething problems. There was no doubt about it. I don't think that's any secret, but they kept at it, and they finally reached a point where it's a viable war machine and is going to be utilized in so many different roles. No, it's not it's subsonic, far below. It's only about 300 knot airplane. And if you're wondering what 300 knots is, it's just 15% of 100 miles, so that would be 345 miles an hour. But there you see it in full view. Look at those engines tilted up.
Now, I think, Sandy, that this one has a little bit different paint job than the other, and there was one of these, I believe this might be the actual demonstrator for the rest of the weekend. There was one that was way different in its paint job when I saw it at the New River earlier this year.